everybody! So today is Monday and that means it's time for family movie night, and I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and it is time for the holiday season to get started. We are talking about White Christmas. Yep, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, and it is a classic. People watch it every year, and with good cause. You've got the great Irving Berlin music, and it's one of those movies that combines music and dance about as well as is possible. It's really on the same level, I think, as Singin' in the Rain. There are long dance sequences, and as somebody who really loves dance, that is a lot of fun. But, of course, then you have the equally strong music from Irving Berlin. And it's a really corny story at the heart of it, but it's Christmas. Who cares? I don't know. I'm just willing to accept more corniness at Christmas. And so it stars Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, Vera Ellen, of course. And Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye are in the army, and he sings White Christmas, and they say goodbye to their Master General, who's getting reassigned, and they end up in a situation where Bing Crosby's character saves the Danny Kaye character's life. And the Danny Kaye character makes him make a promise that he will involve him in his song and dance act when they get back from the war. And so they end up going to meet two sisters of a friend of theirs from the army, and that's Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen. And in this film, you had two people who were hired because of their singing, and that's Rosemary Clooney and Bing Crosby. And you had two people who were hired for their dancing, and that's Vera Ellen and Danny Kaye. And Vera Ellen was actually dubbed, her voice was dubbed, and I saw an interview with Rosemary Clooney and saying she wished her dancing could be dubbed. The girls end up going to Vermont, and they get up to Vermont, and it happens to be the Quartermaster General's inn that's up in Vermont, but they don't have any snow, and so they decide to move up their entire show to practice up in Vermont just to help out their general. And then they have some other plans to do a big show, and there's sort of miscommunication between the Rosemary Clooney character and the Bing Crosby character, which is something you've seen a million times before, but it works for me. I love the scene at the train. It's like, oh no, the knight on the horse, shining armor knight has fallen off, and he doesn't know why, and all of that. It's great. And then you have great dancing, like I said, throughout, from Danny Kaye and Vera Ellen, throughout. The Best Things Happen While You're Dancing is one of the songs, and it's a really fun number. You have all of the practice numbers, which sometimes I think go on a little bit too long. The minstrel number I could do without, but it's still really fun. Director Michael Curtis does a really fun job just allowing the stars to be the stars. It doesn't get too convoluted. It doesn't get too crazy. It's really simple. Like I said, kind of cornball story, but it's all based on allowing the actors to do what they're good at. So Vera Ellen is a great dancer, so she dances a lot. Danny Kaye is a great dancer, so he dances a lot. Bing Crosby is a great singer, so he sings a lot. Rosemary Clooney is a great singer, so she sings a lot, and that's what makes this movie work. It also has a really nice heart to it with Dean Jagger as the general, and he's feeling like he's not needed anymore, he can't help anymore, he's no good anymore, and the Bing Crosby character, Danny Kaye character, get an opportunity to give him the best Christmas and help him feel valued and needed. And so that makes you feel good, and it just has so many great songs and great dancing. That's basically what's great about this film. And it's just really sweet and funny and romantic, and some really good humor with sisters and Gee, I Wish I Was Back in the Army, and some other songs. I really like Rosemary Clooney's You Did Me Wrong. That's really fun and saucy. Overall, it's just a really fun, classic, entertaining musical, and I think you'll really enjoy watching with your families over the holidays. So let me know what you think of White Christmas, and thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later.